A warm welcome in return to our pilots who successfully completed the officer exchange program. All Vasudan squadron commanders were pleased with the performance of the Warlock's pilots, and Rear Admiral Koss looks forward to the 7th Fleet and the 12th Battle Group working together in future missions. The Tatanen is now returning to Terran Vasudan space for repairs and refit. Admiral Russick has been deemed a traitor to the Alliance. He willfully fired upon GTVA craft, refused to turn over GTVA property, and may have been conspiring against the Alliance for the last 20 years. The rest of this briefing will give all 7th Fleet personnel information previously classified, which shows the true peril of the situation. The Vidar project was the first project that the then Lieutenant Russick worked on. It was a top-secret operation being conducted by the rogue Galactic Terran Intelligence Agency back in the era of the GTA. The objective was to meld Terran and Shivan physiology into a hybrid life form. The hybrids would then be used in conjunction with experimental Shivan communications technology. We suspect several may have actually been created. The GTE Vidar was the only ship of its class produced. It was designed using the hull of a Terran Explorer-class ship, a very rare vessel. The design itself is old, but we can deduce that the ship has been refitted after the defeat of the GTI. Its exact communications capabilities are unknown. However, it is believed that Admiral Russick integrated an ETAC device into Terran-Shivan genetic hybrids on the ship, potentially giving it an unparalleled ability to communicate with the Shivans. Our mission is clear. We must hunt down Admiral Russick and capture or destroy the Vidar before it can be used. The potential for such technology is terrifying. We have blockaded both jump nodes in the Caos Borealis system, and our intelligence personnel are attempting to deduce the Admiral's position. We must accomplish our objective, or we will be forced to shut down the Knossos portal in Regulus and abandon these systems. We cannot afford the risk of allowing another rogue admiral to collaborate with the Shivans at our doorstep. Due to your exemplary record and your time aboard the GVD Tatanen, Command has decided that you be promoted as the Squadron Commander for the Elite 636th Wolfpack Squadron. You will receive all your briefings from the quarterdeck. Because of your elite status, you will be called upon to perform the more hazardous and sensitive missions, and you will have access to the most advanced technology available aboard the Warlock.
Admiral Russick has been formally charged with treason, conspiracy, and a multitude of other less serious crimes against the GTVA. We have orders to recapture the Vidar and capture or destroy the Kirosi and Admiral Russick. Intelligence has informed us that Russick is moving to a more secure position within the Caos Borealis system. In order to reach this location, he will make several smaller jumps across the system. We will intercept him at one of these predicted locations. A Leviathan-class cruiser, the Castigar, is the front-runner for Russick's small task force. The 636th will intercept the Castigar and disable its communication and engine subsystems. Try to do as little damage as possible. Stiletto 2 missiles or disruptors are recommended. It is imperative that the Castigar is not destroyed. We'd like to minimize casualties and capture Russick and his conspirators alive. If the communications and engines are not brought down in under 3 minutes, the Castigar will be in a position to warn the Kirosi of our ambush. Once the Kirosi and the Vidar have entered the area, we will deploy the GDD Warlock to resolve the situation. We are looking for Admiral Russick to stand down and surrender, but be prepared if the situation dictates more extreme actions. Zeta Wing Spawn Erges bombers will be deployed, if necessary. You are flying this mission because you are resourceful and talented. Do what you have to do, pilots.
Castigar's on sensors, which is about 6 clicks out, needing 6 escort fighters.
Move it, pilots. You have a limited amount of time. Remove those escort fighters and disable the engines and communications. Our communication system is out. You have 2 minutes left to disable the Castigar's engines, pilot. Castigar has been disabled, registering main power failure on all decks. The Castigar is no longer a threat. Redesignating IFF to friendly. Medusa bombers making an attack run on the Castigar. Keep that ship intact.
Capture team is now moving into dark with Castigar.
Where's the cursor? Think the admiral's
Hold your position, pilots. The Kurosi should arrive any second now.
Kurosi has entered the area. Alpha 1, you must eliminate the main beam cannon on the Kurosi before we deploy the Warlock. Admiral Russell, you are ordered to stand down and prepare to be boarded. The main beam cannon is down. Deploying the GTD Warlock now.
The technology aboard the Vidar is the key to our salvation.
You are finished, Russell. Make this easy on all of us and end this now. Warlock, target and engage the Kurosi. All units, fire at will.
The Kurosi is launching bombers. We are doing the same. Alpha Wing, defend the Warlock. Charging forward beam cannons. All batteries, open fire!
This is Zeta Leader, making our attack run now.
Zeta Wing, target and destroy the GTD Kurosi. Detecting a launch from the Kurosi. One escape pod detected. Track that pod down, pilots.
Admiral Russell has escaped into subspace.
All hostile fighters have been eliminated. The Warlock is now departing. Alpha Wing, wait for Command's orders, and then jump to our location.
Good work disabling the communication and engine systems on the Castigar. Reports are that your team pulled off that part of the operation with exceptional skill. The ambush went well. The Kurosi has been destroyed and the rest of Rasik's fleet has been hunted down in other parts of the system and either captured or destroyed. Unfortunately, the Vider and Admiral Rasik slipped through our fingers and have escaped to the Tgiana Cygni jump node. We will be pursuing them into that system shortly.